bring your heels and toes touching together. Spine erect. Tuck your stomach in. Hands by your side. Chin away from your body, looking straight with a nice bright smile. So this is known as Tadasana. We always come to this Tadasana as the standing resting posture. So the way we're going to do the yoga classes, we're going to start with some Ujjayi Pranayama breathing, and then we're going to do some stretches, and then we're moving to standing series with some sun salutations and some of the standing cardio, balancing, posture and strength, building postures. Then we're going to move into floor series. And then we're going to end with some of the final relaxation, the meditation techniques, and then we're going to end the routine. So today, I would want this to be more interactive. So if you have any questions during the practice, please stop me, ask questions so that we can actually make this be a little bit more interactive session, unlike what we do on the weekly session. So with that, let's start with Ujjayi Pranayama breathing. Ujjayi is the victorious breath. It also, what we do is we actually breathe from the back of our throat. Something like when you make a ha sound, ha, ha, ha. So you're actually breathing from the back of your throat. The nose becomes simply the passageway. It sounds something like this. What you can see is I'm actually breathing from the navel area, like this is 2 counts, 2 counts, and the 2 counts here. So we try to inhale for about 6 counts and exhale for about 6 counts. And the other important detail here is we are trying to exaggerate the sound of the breath. Like for the people that are in the Bay Area or any place where there is a nice beach, when you go to the beach, your breath should sound like the sound of the ocean waves. So the exaggeration, how much of a sound that makes is actually better for you. So what we'll do is to help with our breathing, we also use our hands to help us with the breathing. And again, follow with me. Ready, begin. Inhale with Ujjayi. Stretch your hands up. Elbows straight. Fingers squished. Be aware of the tip of the fingers. Exhale. So we are trying to synchronize the hand movement with the breathing. Once more, one more time. Inhale. Stretch up. Fingers squished. Elbow straight. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Stretch up, fingers squished, exhale. Now we'll try to stretch our hands from the side. Inhale. Stretch up, glue your palms, elbows straight. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we inhale from the front and exhale from the side. Inhale. Exhale. Now we inhale from the side and exhale from the front. Exhale. So what we have done here is we stretched our lungs in all different directions. Most of the time when we are breathing, we always do shallow breathing. We only fill our lungs about 10% or 20%. What the pranayama allows you to do is breathe fully so that you're breathing from the entire lungs and filling up with oxygen. And the other interesting thing is, as we define yoga, yoga is chitta vritti nirodha. When you are synchronizing your breath with your movement, what you can see is you're restraining your mind to stay focused. Breath is always the anchor to bring the mind back to the center or to the current movement. So always engage your breath. In fact, Krishnamacharya defined something like breath yokes the body and the mind. So always be aware of the mind. So and again, tomorrow in our workshop, we will practice how to do the pranayama breathing so that we can start from the navel and the chest and the upper body so that you can do the full breathing, but always try to emphasize on the breathing. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same breathing, but this time we're going to do with the wrist rotation. You're going to begin, follow with me. Exhale. The anti-clockwise, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So this is again, we are keeping our wrist health and while we're also exercising our lungs. Now let's do a little bit of shoulder stretch. Raise your hands, interlace your fingers, and bring your right elbow up, left elbow down. Feel the big stretch between your shoulders and look towards your right elbow. Again, Ujjayi breath. Exhale. Stretch up. Now we'll do on the other side. Bring your left elbow up, right elbow down, look towards your left elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we'll do gentle neck rotations. And slowly while inhaling, move to the right. Inhale. Exhale and come to the center. And when you're moving to the left, try to move your eyes. Your eyes gaze along with the neck rotation. Move to the left. Inhale. Exhale. One more time to the left, right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale up and exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your chin to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Now we'll do the full neck rotation as gently as possible. Always your chin trying to touch the body. Inhale in a clockwise. Look to the right corner, look to the back, look to the left corner. Look down. While you're moving up, inhale. And when you're coming down, exhale. Now the side. Inhale. Now let's do some leg stretching. Balance on your left leg. Lift your right leg up. And then rotate your foot. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. You can even visualize that you're writing with your right big toe. And do it on the other side. Balance your right leg. Rotate your left foot. Come to the center. Now let's do some soccer kicks. Balance on your left leg. Kick, kick, kick. Like there is a soccer ball in front of you. You're kicking. Then make a big kick. Release. We'll do it on the other side. Kick, 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 kick. Big kick. That finishes our stretching. And again, you don't have to use all these stretchings. You know, I'll probably introduce a few more stretching exercises during the course of 4 days. And depending upon where you are, you can always stretch. Like for example, if you're feeling a shoulder pain at work, you can do the shoulder stretching. And you can do, if you're feeling any neck strain or stress in your neck, you can do the neck rotations. Or if you're feeling tired with your legs, you can actually do the leg stretching. But always anchor in your breath. Because there's the breath that's bringing the chitta vritti nirodha. Right? It's not about the depth of the posture, but it's whatever the movement that you're doing. When you synchronize with the breath, that's when you get into the clarity of the mind. Right? So now we move to doing sun salutations. And then you come to the front of the mat into Tadasana, heels and toes touching together, stomach tucked in, hands by your side.
Srini?
Yeah.
Can you move a little back, Srini? Because usually in your sessions, we'll be able to see your entire body, your footwork and everything.
I see. Okay.
Also, can we pin the focus to you? Because I think when the rest of us are moving, the focus keeps shifting to other windows.
I see. So let me...
actually, they need to stop the mute. Actually, they need to do the mute and then automatically it will go to Srini.
I thought I pinned my video.
Whoever wanted to see Srinivas' window, they have to pin the window. If you can do that, you can pin, you can see only Srinivas. That is an option on every window you will have.
That's good.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Can you all see me okay?
You have chat and pin. So you select the pin. That's it.
Can you all see me? Okay, now? Is this better, Priya? Or should I move back a little bit?
Yes, Srini, it's better. Maybe a little more. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is fine. Yeah.
Okay. The other interesting thing about yoga is make sure that we always be aware of the edges of our body. Oftentimes, we are not even aware of our toes or fingers or elbows. That means we are not connected with our own body. So one of the principles of yoga is how can we be fully aware of our body, how we are connected to the different parts of the body, right? So that's one of the reasons why I always give instructions on engage your fingers, squish your fingers, keep your elbows straight, or balance on your right big toe. So this is so that we are getting connected with all the different parts of our body. This is like getting union with our body and the mind and the breath. So again, start with sun salutations. Come to the front of the mat, heels and toes touching together. Make sure that you're feeling the weight of your body evenly spread across all the toes. Try to press into your big toes. Stomach tucked in, chin away from your body. And we do the sun salutations in step by step. Step 1. Inhale and bring your hands to the center of your chest, the Namaskara Mudra. Exhale. Bring your elbows down. Inhale. We do the back bend. In the back bend, keep your elbows straight, fix your eye gaze to the tip of your fingers, and go backwards. It's not about how deep you go, but rather keep your eye gaze locked to the tip of your finger. Exhale. Do forward bend. When you're doing a forward bend, always tuck your stomach. Now inhale, do the half lunge to the right, Asana. Bring your right knee down, right toes pointed. Make sure that right toes are pointed. Look up. And we get into Chaturanga or the plank. Bring your left leg back, hold your breath, look straight. Let's make sure that Sthira Sukhasana. We form a nice straight line plank. And then while exhaling, bring your knees, chest, and chin down, and slowly glide into a cobra while inhaling. Exhale and get into downward dog. In the downward dog, make sure that your weight is completely and evenly spread across your fingers and your feet. Try to press your heels into the floor. Now, inhaling, let's do the half lunge to the left. Bring your right leg back to the middle of your hands. Left knee down, left toes pointed. Inhale and stretch up. Now we're exhaling. Come to the forward bend. And reverse. Inhale and do the back bend. And exhale and bring your hands to the center, hands to your side. So what we are doing here is we are alternating our breath. Inhale, exhale, and try to synchronize the breath with your movement. There is only one place where we are holding the breath, which is the plank. Now let's do it on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, elbows down. Inhale, back bend, elbow straight. Lock your eye gaze to the tip of your fingers. Exhale, stomach tucked in, forward bend. Keep your hands by your feet. And half lunge to the left. Inhale. Left knee down, left toes pointed, stretch up. Hold your breath and get into plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Bring your knees, chest and chin down. And inhale and glide into Cobra. Exhale, get into Downward Dog. Inhale, half lunge to the right. Bring your left leg back to the middle of your hands. Right knee down, right toes pointed, stretch up. Exhale and forward bend. Inhale and back bend. Exhale, bring your hands to the center. Hands by your side.
Srini, for demonstration purpose, could you do it in, could you put your mat horizontally so that, you know, the mountain poses and your back bend position could be well demonstrated?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now, let's do it one more time on the sun salutations. Step one, inhale, exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lunge to the right. Right knee down, right toes pointed. Hold your breath and get into plank. Knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale and Cobra. Exhale, Downward Dog. Inhale, half lunge to the left. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, back bend. And hands by your side. Now what we'll do is, we will alternate the sun salutation set with a half moon. So this is something that I always practice. I refer to this as sun moon flow. We combine half moon with the sun salutation. So you'll come to the center, stretch up, glue your palms together, and slowly move to the right while inhaling. Push your hips to the left. It's called the Ardha Chandrasana. We did the sun salutations and this is moon salutations. Come to the center. And now this time, while inhaling, move to the left. Exhale. And come to the center. In the yoga system, we believe that the spine is the center of the universe. Or rather, our spine is the center of our perception of the universe. If somebody were to say where is the center of the universe? We always refer to our spine. This is the center for the perception of the universe. So to get the right perception, like Samyak Kyayate, to get the right perception, we always need to keep our spine very healthy. And of course, if your spine is not good, you'll get a back pain, but that is just one of the things that we can solve with yoga. But keeping the spine healthy will also enhances our perception of the universe or the knowledge around us. So that's the reason what we do is with the sun salutations and the half moon, we're bending the spine forward, we're bending the spine backwards, and we're bending the spine sideways, and we'll also do a spine twisting. So by rotating the spine in all different directions, we ensure that our spine stays healthy, and that increases our overall well-being, including developing a good perception of things. So what we'll do is, after doing the one set of sun salutations, we move to the side, we do the half moon posture. Now let's do the sun salutation on the side. We'll begin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lunge to the left knee down, left toes pointed, stretch up. Hold your breath, get into plank, chaturanga. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin down. And inhale into cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Make sure that your heels are touching the floor, weight evenly distributed. Inhale, half lunge to the right. Right knee down, right toes pointed. Exhale, forward bend. And inhale, back bend. Come to the center, exhale. And from here, we'll move into the half moon. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. Down. So this is sun salutations. And tomorrow, what we'll do is we'll actually add more steps into the sun salutations. Sun salutations is a beautiful flow. In fact, you can do pretty much all your yoga postures within sun salutations. So either later today or tomorrow, we're going to introduce a more steps than 12 as a vinyasa flow from sun salutations. Any questions on the sun salutations and sun moon flow? Okay, let's move to the next posture. This posture.
It's not a question, but can I request everyone to, if not, can you mute everyone? Because we could see that a lot of someone's coming in and out on important steps.
If everyone is in the mute, actually we will not be seeing that. So everyone should be on mute, like except the instructor Srini.
Actually, why don't you unmute if you have any question, but otherwise, try to stay here. Yeah. So now let's move on to the next posture, which is called the awkward posture. This is a posture that actually strengthens and tones your legs and also builds your knee strength. So make sure that you come into Tadasana and move your right foot about 6 inches away from your left foot. And make sure that your toes are not twisted outwards or twisted inside. Keep them straight. And again, the yoga is about aligning, getting connected with your toes and all the parts of your body. Make sure that your heels and toes are in one line. And bring your two hands straight parallel to the ground. Make sure that your fingers are squished. Feel your fingertips, elbow straight. Now stomach tucked in and gently sit down. Sit down until your thighs become parallel to the ground. This is a nice, comfortable chair. Sthira Sukha Asana. Try to bring a nice smile. You can stay here forever. Always take 3 deep breaths in an posture. Release. Keep your hands there. Fingers squished, elbow straight. And from here, slowly stand on your tippy toes. Looking straight. Ujjayi breath. And from here, slowly come down, standing on your toes until your thighs become parallel to the ground. Keep your hands there. Release. Keep your hands there. Now this time, gently lift your heels up. Bring your 2 knees close together. With a straight spine, slowly come down. Make sure that you're not resting on your heels. Slightly lift above the heels. Your legs and hands are parallel to the ground. Now slowly, while inhaling, with a straight spine, slowly come up. How do you like this posture? Good? So this is a posture that's very good to build your leg strength. And in fact, if you have any knee pain, by sitting on that, you are strengthening your muscle around the knee. Now we'll move to the third warm-up posture, which is the Garudasana, eagle posture, which opens up all the major joints in your body. Inhale and stretch up. And bring your right elbow under your left elbow. And interlace your fingers. And from here, gently sit down like in an awkward posture. And balancing on your left leg, bring your right leg up, twist it around your left calf. Again, you don't have to go to the final depth, but do it step by step until you become Sthira Sukha Asana. Release. Now we'll move on to the other side. Lift your hands up. This time bring your left elbow under your right elbow and grab your fingers, interlace your fingers. And if you can also try to bring them into Namaskar Mudra. Now slowly sit down. While balancing on your right leg, press into your right big toe. And lift your left leg up and twist it around your right calf. Make sure that your left toe is pointed downwards. Release. This is the Garudasana. It opens up all the 6 major joints and aligns them. Any questions on eagle posture? Now take a deep breath. One more deep breath. Now we'll move to some of the standing balancing postures. The first one, what we'll do is Nataraja posture. It's also called the standing bow, standing Dharurasana or Natarajasana. It's one of my favorite postures. So this works on your cardio, balance, and also strength building. So we do this in 3 steps. So let's make sure that bring your right hand up, palm facing up in front of you. That is step 1. Step 2, bring it to the right. And step 3, bring it down without twisting the palm, always palm facing up. Try to grab your right foot at the ankle from inside. Don't grab it from the outside, but try to grab it from the inside. And again, what you're doing is palm facing up, you're gently bringing it down, and then grabbing the right foot at the ankle from inside. If you can balance here, this is your posture for today. Bring your 2 knees together. And if you're struggling to find the balance, try to press your weight into the standing big toe. That's a good way to practice balance. Once you're here, lift your left hand up. Lift your left hand up, stretch up, elbow straight, fingers squished. And once you're comfortable here, kick and stretch. Kick and stretch. Kick and stretch. Kick and stretch. You're looking straight through your fingers. Kick and stretch. Kick and stretch. Release. Any questions on this posture? So what you're doing is your eye gaze should be straight through your fingers. And if you look down, then you're going to fall forward. If you look up, then you're going to fall to the side. But also make sure that you're kicking and stretching are of the same force. That's how you get the full balance. Now, it looks difficult, but once you practice step by step, don't try to jump into the rush into the final expression, but take it one step at a time. And again, bring your left hand up, palm facing up, as if you're holding some money. Don't ever drop the money. So don't ever bring. Yeah, go ahead.
I find it easier on one side. Actually, most of the exercises on one side. I think my left leg balances my weight better. Is that a common thing, or am I doing something wrong? Or?
No, the thing is, it's probably because some of us, if you're right-handed, maybe we have more strength and we can balance it. But what you need to do is you need to work on the harmony. So in other words, we try to emphasize more on whichever the side that you're weaker. Maybe you have to give more effort on the other side so that you become harmony.
One good thing, just an addition of a point. Good that you identified that something within yourself. That means you're truly doing yoga. You're finding something in yourself. That's very good. That's the whole purpose of yoga. Thank you. And you will overcome that with the practice.
Thank you, Srini.
Yeah.
Okay. And now this time, let's practice on the other side. Bring your left hand to the side. Now this time, grab your left foot. Again, bring it down, grab your left foot at the ankle from inside. Don't try to grab from the outside. Most people try to do it this way, but try to grab it from inside. So what this does is, this is actually a very nice open shoulder, so it doesn't create any type of injury. And once you're here, bring your 2 knees together. If you're struggling for balance, try to press your weight into standing big toe. Now stretch up. Stretch your right hand up. Fingers squished, elbow straight, looking straight. Now by taking a deep breath, kick and stretch. 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 And slowly come back. So this is a posture that you can do wherever you are. As if you have enough space, you could always try to practice in step 1, step 2, step 3. And then, sometimes we may only go here. But always, even if you're here, always breathe in here. Like take a deep breath and exhale. And if you get a little bit comfortable, try a little bit. Try a little bit. Try a little bit. Try a little bit. And then get here. Okay. So this is a posture. We will do a workshop clinic on this. So this is something that works holistically in preparing for balance, cardio, and strength building. Now we'll do what is called the SriniThe10-YogaFoundations-10 balancing stick. One more balancing posture. Bring your two hands up, glue your fingers, and release your index finger. Glue your palms together, and then release your index finger. Tuck your stomach in. Take a big step forward. Take a big step forward. And then slowly come down and lift your left leg up. You form like a T, standing T. Look straight through your hands, not looking down. Release. This is a good cardio posture. What you're doing is we're shifting all your blood flow to happen in the right side of the body, strengthening your right side arteries in the chambers of your heart.
Sorry for the interruption, Srini. Again, a horizontal demonstration.
Okay.
Yes, we would like to see the perfect T shape. You know, that's something.
Yeah. So now, let's do on the other side. Stretch your two hands up. In stretch up, the key to success here is you're always stretching your spine. If you're already engaged, if you're not engaged, that means you're not in yoga. It's always about stretch. You're engaging your spine, arms, elbows straight, fingers in pointed. You're pressing yourself, weight into your standing big toes. That means you're in total union with yourself. Once you're there, take a left leg forward and then slowly that's a balancing stick. Now what you've done is we are now strengthening to the left side of your heart. You move the blood flow from right side to the left side. And in yoga, what we always do is we always balance with counter postures. If we do it on the right side, we do it on the left side. That's how we bring harmony into it. Any questions on the balancing stick? Now take a deep breath.
Sorry, can we have another demo of that? I didn't quite get that.
Really?
Short demo.
Okay, now let's do one more. Follow with me. Bring your two hands up. Stretch up. Elbows straight. Palms glued. Index finger pointed upwards. Now take a big step. And then slowly come down. Now we'll do it on the other side.
Srini, just one other question. When you are doing the exercise, is there a technique to when you're supposed to be breathing in and out as you're doing this?
So basically, the thing is anytime you're moving away from the body or stomach area, you inhale. And when I'm trying to compress or when I'm going down, I exhale. And so the thing is the back bends. Like back bends are where you have to open your chest, and that's where you inhale. And then when I'm doing a forward bend, I exhale, right? Because for you to do the forward bend, you have to let all your air from your stomach and lungs go out so that you can actually have a clear forward bend. So what I'm doing here is take a big step, and then while exhaling, And then once I'm in a posture, I'm doing the deep ujjayi. But see my fingers pointed, toes pointed, trying to be in one straight line. And then inhale, and then you lift up. Did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
So this is the two balancing postures are very, very good to, number one, to improve your cardio health and also build symmetry in your body. Now we'll do one more strength building posture called the triangle. Come to the left side of the mat. Stretch your two hands up. Take a big step to the right. At least 4 feet. And bring your two hands parallel to the ground. Chest wide open. Fingers squished. Elbows fully engaged. Now, turn your right foot to the right. Turn your right foot to the right, looking straight, and then bend down until your right thigh becomes parallel to the ground. Once you're comfortable here, slowly rotate your arms. Right fingers pointed towards your right foot, left hand into the sky, left fingers shooting through the sky. And take a deep breath. Release. Now come to the center. Take a deep breath and exhale. Now this time, turn your left foot to the left and bend down until your left thigh becomes parallel to the ground. And once you're comfortable, slowly rotate your arms. Left fingers touching the left toes. Right hand stretched. So feel the entire chest and lungs expand. Release. This is one of the best postures. It's very strength building. And in fact, in some yoga schools, this is called sometimes referred to as the peak of the mountain. Right? Now what we'll do is we'll do one forward stretch where we stimulate our thyroid, and we'll also work on curling our spine. And this is bringing your head to the knee. Stretch up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your right foot to the right, about 4 feet apart. Now turn to the right. Turn to the right. Make sure that your two heels are in one line and hips are straight. Hips are straight. And tuck your chin to the chest to stimulate your thyroid. And slowly roll over, curl your spine and try to bring your forehead touching the knee. It's okay to bend your right knee as much as possible, but make sure that you're tucking your chin to the chest and bringing your forehead. If you're unable to balance, you can also bring your hands by your side, but try to bring your forehead to the knee. And while inhaling, come to the center, now turn to the left. Again, make sure that your hips are straight. Your two heels are in one line. And right foot is about 45-degree angle. Stretch up and tuck your chin to the chest to stimulate your thyroid. And slowly roll and curl your spine until your forehead touches the lip. Release. Now come to this is a good posture to build your immunity. It also works to strengthen your kidneys because you're stretching the back. And then by tucking your chin to the chest, you're also working on your thyroid. Now we'll do the last posture in the standing series, which is the tree posture, which is another balancing posture, but it's also very good for people that have back pain because of the sciatica nerve. Come to the Tadasana, heels and toes touching together. Balancing on your left leg, bring your right foot and press into your left thigh as high as you can. If you cannot bring it up, bring it to the here or even at the ankle, but see if you can bring it as high as possible. Once you're comfortable, bring your two hands to the center of your chest. And if you're comfortable, bring your two hands up.
How is your left foot? Is it facing forward, just straight?
No, left foot is straight. It's like in one line. Heels and the toe in one line. And stretch up. Elbow straight, stretch up, and always in the breathing. And once you are rooted in this posture, while your big foot is pressing into the thigh, big toe pressing into the floor, you can also try to close your eyes. Now we'll do it on the other side. This time balance on your right foot, press your right big toe into the mat. Lift your left foot and press into your right thigh. Bring your two hands to the center of your chest. Lift your two hands up. And once you are comfortably rooted in this posture, try to close your eyes and continue your breathing. Now, take a deep breath. Exhale. So that concludes our standing series. Any questions, comments? And then we will quickly move on to the floor series, and then we end with the relaxation, and that concludes the routine practice for today. With any questions on the standing series?
Actually, the peak of the mountain and the one after that were a bit difficult to remember and grasp.
Yeah. I think when we do it a couple of times, maybe the key thing here is you have to experiment with these postures, with the depth that you are comfortable. And over time, you build your own awareness and your own experience. And then your experience guides you on how you want to move into it. But that is a very good posture to help your strengthening your kidneys, and then you're building your spine strength, rotating your
Yeah, this is Srikanth. I think Srini and the rest of some folks are very well versed with this. I think I also felt initially very intimidated, but I just came to know that I have many body parts and bones which I'm not aware of. So I think I'm in the same boat, but I think over a period of time, I think we'll get there.
I mean, I didn't get here just by doing this, right? Which is like it took me about 12 years to get away with that. But the most important thing is as Shrikant said, which is you slowly become more and more aware of your body. Like, I mean, you said it right, like your own bone or your own spine, the different discs and so on and so forth. And then you basically guide yours. The interesting thing is when you are getting there, it's almost like a Paschimottanasana actually. It is called Vibhakkapada Paschimottanasana, which is like a forward bend, whatever you do on this. So what we're doing is, this is almost like a standing Paschimottanasana. So what we do is, we come in, it's okay to bend as much as possible, but don't compromise on this position. Keep here, and then bend how much ever is needed. Like this, or even be this. And over time, once you are there, then gently try to bring your knee backwards. That's how we progress. And over time, once you improve your flexibility, then it becomes a very natural expression. So the focus should not be on the intimidation by the final expression. It's about enjoying each and every movement, each and every step in the process. In fact, there is a Yoga Sutra for that. Kramanatvam Paramanapradhi. So what means is like a transformation happens step by step. So let's just focus on one step at a time.
Srini, just one other question. Each of these asanas, do we have to like repeat it a certain number of times for it to be effective? That is also something we would share.
Yeah, actually, there are different schools of thought, but the thing that the most profound thing is, some people do it 2 times or 3 times, but the most authoritative, the correct way is, in the asana, you have to do it once, but be in the asana for a longer period of time. That should be the goal. So once you're established in asana, take center in your breath, establish the normal deep ujjayi breath, and stay there for, if you can get to 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or, start with 3 breaths, then 10 breaths, and then 15 breaths. So I don't think it's about the repetitions, but rather how long you can be in that asana, Sthira Sukhasana, for how many number of breaths. In fact, I don't even count the time, like, it's 30 seconds or 50 seconds. I always use it based on the number of breaths. 1 breath is 1 inhale and exhale. And if you can keep each breath to be 6 counts, inhale, 6 counts, and that in itself could be about 10 seconds or 20 seconds, for one good breath. So the short answer is how long you can be in the posture.
Thank you, Srini. Just one other last thing I also noticed while you're doing the way you taught us how to do the breathing technique in the beginning. That is the one that you have maintained throughout all of these asanas. So you recommend, instead of the regular breathing through the nose, to breathe a deep breath through the throat or through the stomach, right?
Yeah. That's a very good question. So if you can practice ujjayi breath through your postures, I would recommend that. But sometimes that could be very difficult. But the most important thing there is like, unless you're doing a flow, you always are breathing in the posture. You're not holding the breath. You're only holding the breath is when you're alternating, when you're going from one step to the other, where you're alternating breathing, like inhale 1 step, exhale next step. So that's when you stay in the posture and then you move to the next one, right? But in all the other postures, or in all the other ways, you're maintaining a regular normal breathing, which the breath should not be broken, like shallow breath or broken breath. That means you're not comfortable. So it needs to be easy established breathing. If it can be ujjayi, like in every posture, if you're like, if you can do that, that's great. If you cannot do that, just do the regular breathing, but you maintain a steady, normal, and easy breathing into the posture.
Thank you.
Srini, I have a question. Do we have to do these asanas in the same order, or does it not matter?
So the ordering ordering helps, but the ordering helps is what you're doing is the first sun salutations is like an overall warm-up, overall body warm-up. And in fact, if you don't have enough time for all these postures, doing the sun salutations with the half moon on the other side, that in itself is good for you. If you can do that for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, that's good for you when you're compressed for time. But every other posture is designed in such a sequence. Like first, what we're doing is the initial warm-up posture. We are opening up all the 6 joints. Like you're doing the sun salutations, you're keeping the spine healthy, and then you're stretching and strengthening your legs. And then with the eagle, we are opening up. That's kind of the warm-up sequence. And then we move into balancing and cardio and strength building. That's where we have, the Nataraja Asana, balancing stick, and the triangle. And then we end with, again, a balancing and the kind of relaxation posture, which is the tree posture. And then if you want to do the forward bend or not. So there is a sequence for that. And then when you move into the floor series, we start with some opening up like Pavan Muktasana. And then we do the postures in the sequence that I like is Shivananda sequence, where we align the postures with our energy centers, like the chakras. So we start with a posture to work on your Ajna chakra, and then we move to the energy center, center of your eyebrows and the throat chakra and the navel chakra and this stuff. So the asana sequence is designed to align with your energy centers. You move from top to the bottom, and then you move bottom to top. So that's one sequence, but you can play with different sequences and then see how it helps.
Okay, great. Thank you. At the top of the session, you mentioned that you usually spend about 2 to 4 hours, right? So do you space it through the day, or what do you recommend for beginners?
Yeah. I mean, that's the catch there, right? I didn't say 2 to 4 hours of all of yoga postures. So like if you look at that, tomorrow we're going to talk about the holistic yoga system, which is the 8 limbs. In other words, part of that is, studying about the knowledge of the yoga system. Some of that is meditation. Some of them is breathing technique. And some of that is actually posture. So usually I try to do the postures in the morning. That's usually about 60 to 90 minutes. And then I also do about 30 to 60 minutes, listening or writing about studying something, and then meditation during the course of the day. And then whenever I get into, when I'm standing at work, because of my back issues, I build then every time I get in, I try to do some cat camel or some standing go during the day. But it's always better to get your practice in the morning, with asanas, breathing, and the meditation in the breathing. Then during the day, particularly people that are working in the office, and if you're feeling a little bit stretchful, try to take a 10-minute or 15-minute breaks, do some postures. And once the postures is there, your body gets in there, then I try to get into some meditation and the breathing. So the breathing also something that I use most part of the day.
Perfect. Thank you.
And then before going to the bed, try to ease into some meditation and some pranayama breathing. And some people also do some relaxation postures too, which I'll talk about in this one.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Any other questions? Should we move to the floor? Okay, let's get down to the floor series. Give me 1 moment.
Can we have a 2-minute break?
Should we do that? Okay, why don't we do the 2-minute break? Everybody, let's meet in 11:55. Okay, let's get started. Can you all see me okay?
Yes, Srini.
Okay, excellent. So what we'll do is we'll do the floor series. Lie down in Shavasana, lie down on your back. Make sure that your heels are touching together, toes fall apart. Hands by your side, palms facing up. Chin away from your body. Eyes gently closed with your eye gaze fixed on the third eye or the center of the eyebrows. Shavasana, as the name suggests, the calf pose. This is about practice being dead. That means we disconnect, we lose our attachment to our body and the mind and the things and possessions around the world. This is the relaxation, and it also brings so much clarity in your life on what's important for you. Take a deep Ujjayi breath. Exhale and sink into the floor. Surrender your body and mind to the. Now we start the floor series with Pavan Muktasana, wind relieving posture. We strengthen our column. Keep your left leg relaxed on the floor. Grab your right leg 2 inches below the knee with your interlaced fingers. And try to pull your right knee towards your right shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Tuck your chin to the chest and take a deep Ujjayi breath. This posture massages your ascending column. Release. Now we do it on the other side. Keep your right leg relaxed on the floor. Grab your left leg 2 inches below the knee with your interlaced fingers. Try to pull your left knee towards your left shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Tuck your chin to the chest. Release. And massages your descending column. Now this time, grab your 2 feet, or 2 legs with your elbows. If you cannot grab your elbows, you can also grab your hands, but eventually you try to grab your elbows. This massages your transverse column. Tuck your chin to the chest. Either Ujjayi breath or the regular, easy, normal breath. Release. Now we'll do some rock and rolls. Grab your legs, either this way or here. Now while exhaling, lift up, inhale and come down. We can also roll side to side. We will do the bridge posture. Bring your two heels closer to your body. Feet straight, feet and heels are in one line. Grab your ankles. Tuck your chin to the chest. And gently lift your hips and waist up. Release. Now we'll do the floor series with the Shivananda sequence where we start working through our energy centers. We work on the top of the head to the center of the eyebrows, throat chakra, navel chakra, and we move downwards. So usually we start with a headstand or other postures, but we start with Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand. Lie down on your back, glue your two legs together, toes pointed, and gently bring your legs up. And using your hands and shoulders to balance your legs. From here, gently come down. And we move into flower. If you cannot move all the way back, what you can do is you can try to use your movement. Like for example, you can bring your legs down and then go. Again, it's not about the depth. Try to move synchronously. If you can only do here, that's fine. And slowly rest your hips on your shoulders and slowly come down. And when you come down, we do the reverse plank. And if you can do a V posture, try to bring your heels closer to your body. And then gently lift up. And slowly come down. Now slowly using your elbows, come to the easy posture. We'll do butterfly. Grab your 2 feet with your hands and try to bring your heels closer to your body. Bring your heels closer to your body. And then flap your legs. This is a good hip and hamstring opener. Flap, flap, And then grab your two big toes with your fingers and using your elbows press into your thighs. Tuck your stomach in and slowly roll over until your forehead touches the toes. Use your elbows to press into your thighs. So what you've done is, with the shoulder stand, what we've done is we worked on this chakra and this chakra and the throat chakra. Now with this forward bends, we're working on the navel chakra and then we move downwards. Now from here, let's do Paschimottanasana, which is the forward bend. We'll do it on both sides and then we'll do the full forward bend. Bring your right leg to the right and left foot tucked into the right thigh, and you're forming a 90-degree angle. And this time flex your toes towards you. This is pointing and this is flexing. Flex your toes towards you and lift your hands up. Try to grab your right foot 2 inches below the toes. It's okay if you have to bend your knee. Try to grab and tuck your chin to the chest to stimulate your thyroid and slowly come down. Release. And we'll do it on the other side. Bring your right foot present to your left thigh. Flex your left toes towards you. Keep your spine straight. Grab your left foot 2 inches below the toes. Tuck your chin to the chest. It's okay to lift your left knee up, but try to touch your forehead to the knee. It's almost like the standing forehead to the knee posture. Release. Now we'll do the full forward bend. Now grab your 2 big toes. Keep your spine straight. Flex your toes towards you. And slowly come down, looking straight. It's not about touching your forehead to the legs, but rather looking straight. It's a spine strengthening. Release. Now from here, we actually move to spine strengthening series. Come to the lie down on your stomach. So in the spine strengthening series, we start working from our lower back to upper back to middle back and then strengthen the entire spine. We start with Cobra posture, Bhujagasana. For the folks that have lower back pain, this is one of the best postures because it creates a traction on the lower spine. Glue your 2 legs together as if you only have one Cobra tail. Cobra doesn't have 2 legs. It's only have one leg. Bring your hands to the top of your body so that your top of the fingers are perfectly aligned with the top of the shoulders. Keep your chin nicely rested. Now while inhaling, without using much of a hand strength, gently lift up. Bring your elbows closer to your body and elbows down. Release. We'll do Shavasana. Bring your left ear onto the mat, look to the right. Touch your two big toes, heels fall apart. It's a nice Shavasana. Now we'll work to strengthen our upper body with the Shalavasana, which is the locust pose. Roll side to side and bring your two hands under your body. Make sure that your palms are facing down. Now keeping your left leg nicely relaxed on the mat, chin always glued to the mat, chin never comes off the mat. Now with a straight right leg, no bend right knee, with toes pointed, lift your right leg up. It's not about how high you lift, it's about keeping your leg straight and toes pointed. Release. Now this time keep your right leg relaxed and keeping a straight left leg, no bent left knee, lift your left leg up. Release. Now we'll lift both legs together. Keep your chin nicely rested on the mat. Now glue your two legs as if you want to have one cobra leg. Now this time, using your hand strength, lift your both legs up. Release. Now this time, bring your right ear onto the mat, look to the left. Shavasana. Now we'll work on the middle spine to Vimanasana, aeroplane posture. Glue your two legs together like one aeroplane tail. Stretch your two hands by your side like two aeroplane wings. Engage your fingers. And glue your legs. Now lift and take off. Like a 777. Lift up, up, and slowly come down. Left ear onto the mat, look to the right, Shavasana. Now we'll work on the entire spine with Dhanurasana, the bow pose. In the standing series, we did the standing bow on each side. Now we'll do the bow on the floor. Grab your left leg with your left hand, 2 inches below the toes. Right foot with your right hand, 2 inches below the toes. Make sure that your hands and feet form like the two wheels for your body in one straight line. Chin away from your chest. Now gently kick and lift. Kick and lift. Kick and lift. Release. Now right here onto the mat, look to the left. Just gently use your elbows, come to the top of the mat. We'll sit in Vajrasana. This is the Japanese sitting position. If you can sit in this position, it always keeps your spine neutral. When you sit in the comfortable position, you put all your weight in the lower spine, and then it can cause the lower back pain. But if you can, try to sit in the Vajrasana. This is also good for people that have some anxiety and depression. And it's also called as the Japanese sitting or Japanese meditation posture, Vajrasana. What we'll do is we'll move to the tail posture, a variation of the tail posture. Lift your two hands up, elbows straight, glue your palms together, your hips nicely rested on your heels, your hips never come off your heels. Stretch your spine up on both sides. And slowly come down, looking straight. Hips always touching the heels, you're stretching down, your forehead touches the floor first, you're stretching up. This is a posture where oxygenated blood rushes to your brain, bringing clarity. If you're uncomfortable here, you can also try to bring your hands to your side. This is the tail posture. If you want to do this posture for a couple of minutes before going to the bed, it creates a restful night of sleep. Now, inhaling, slowly lift up. Now for today, we're going to do one last posture, which is the Ardha Matsyendrasana, which is the half spine twist. Until now, we moved the spine in forward, backward, and the sideways. Now this is the opportunity for us to practice some of the twisting of the spine. And this is also a good posture for people that have any diabetic kind of symptoms, pre-diabetic symptoms. This massages and stimulates your pancreas. Cross your left leg. Make sure that you're pointing your left toes. And then bring your right leg over your left knee. Keep your spine straight. Lift your left hand up. Stretch up. And then grab your left knee over your right knee. And slowly look to the right and twist. Feel your right thigh pressing into your stomach area, stimulating and massaging your pancreas and other digestive organs. Release. And we do it on the other side. Cross your right leg. And this time, bring your left leg over your right knee. Your left heel and right knee are touching in the same position. Make sure that your right toes are pointed. Keep your spine straight. And stretch up. Fingers engaged. And then slowly grab your right knee over your left hand, over your left knee, and feel the left thigh pressing into your stomach area. And then slowly look to the left. release. So this concludes our postures for today, the floor series. We started with the Shivananda, we started with wind relieving posture, and then we started the Shivananda sequence with shoulder stand, and then shoulder stand, plow, bridge, and reverse plank, and then we moved into forward bend Paschimottanasana and the spine strengthening series, tail posture, and a half spine twist. So this is one sequence where you are working through the energy centers and strengthening your spine, and then we are twisting spine, and then restorative posture in the tail posture. Any questions? We move to the final section of the daily routine where we practice the final breathing and the meditation. Okay, so let's do the final breathing and the relaxation and the meditation. So we started the practice with Ujjayi breath that energize the body and open up the lungs and the chest. So we end with Kapalbhati, which gets rid of, it strengthens your core, but also rids of all the toxins from your body. And the way we practice is again another Shivananda style, where we do the Kapalbhati, which is essentially a belly breathing, which goes something like this. We only exhale, inhale happens automatically. We need to do that forceful exhale, and the inhale happens automatically. It's almost like you're pressing your belly against the back. And then after the Kapalabhati breathing, what we do is we actually do one of the bandhas called Uddiyana Bandha, which again strengthens your core. The way that the bandha works is...
Srini, one second. In the Ujjayi breathing, this confusion. So usually we breathe in through your lungs. When we inhale, the lung expands, and then exhale, the lung collapses. So in Ujjayi, it's the other way around, where you have to take in and then put your belly out, and then, I mean, what is that?
Yeah. So Ujjayi is like you inhale, which is the kumbhaka. You are filling the lungs, right? You're opening the chest, right? Just like completely inhale and fill your lungs and your chest with the entire energy. And then when you exhale, you collapse, right? So that's the Ujjayi. And in fact, it's the kumbhaka and the rechaka, which is like, you're emptying this stuff. So in the Kapalabhati, you're only focusing on exhale, right? You're compressing, and the inhale gently happens. But you're not putting any emphasis on the inhale. It's more about compression. This is more of a compression posture. You're like letting all the toxins to come out. So you're like literally exhale, exhale, exhale to shrink, shrink, shrink. And then in the end, you end with an Uddiyana Bandha, where you completely exhale all the air and tuck your stomach in completely. And then what you do is you engage the core, tuck your stomach in, and then you elongate the spine. So something like this. This is Uddiyana Bandha. Bandha is called the lock. What you're doing is when you suck your stomach in, and then you are staying in, we are putting complete lock on with nothing inside. So that actually strengthens your digestive system and energizes the digestive system. And when you do also with the Mahabandha, which is when you tuck your chin to the chest, this is where you're locking this. And then you also lift your hips upwards, and that creates the three parts of a lock system. So what happens is there is this, in the yoga, when you're doing the cleansing, what you do is you basically lock from here and stomach and at the bottom, and then you let your internal air go through the cleansing process. So the way we do this is we'll do the Kapalbhati to rid of all your toxins, and then we do the Uddiyana Bandha to lock here, and then we release, and then we stretch and stretch. Just follow with me. Ready, begin? Kapalbhati. We do it about 20 exhale breaths, forceful exhale breaths. Now exhale completely. Uddiyana Bandha. Now inhale. Stretch your hands up. Rotate your wrists. Engage your fingers. Gently close your eyes. Shift your eye gaze to the third eye. Feel the full oxygen rejuvenating each and every cell of the body. Now exhale. Now take a deep breath. Inhale and intense your focus on your third eye or the center of the eyebrows and get into meditation. Exhale. It's okay if you can hold the breath to get into the meditative experience, or you can also gently breathe and then shift your attention to the breath movement in your body, and while you stay focused on the third eye. So this is a practice that I really resonate with, where we do the exhale, we rid off all the toxins, and we engage the Uddiyana Bandha, and then we do the deep stretching, and then relax and get into meditation. Let's do it one more time. We'll begin Kapalabhati. Exhale completely with the Anabandha. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and intense focus on your third eye and get into meditation. Exhale. Now we'll do one very quick time, and I'm going to introduce a slight variation of the Kapalabhati, where we're going to combine it with Anulom Vilom, or the alternate nostril breathing. So what we do is, in the Anulom Vilom, we breathe in from one nostril, and then we exhale from the other nostril, and then we reverse. We breathe in from the other nostril and exhale from the other side. We use the thumb and the ring finger to cover each nostril. So what we do is, we do the Kapalabhati with the alternate nostril breathing. Something like this. Ready to begin? Exhale completely, Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale, stretch completely. Exhale. Inhale a meditation. Exhale, close your eyes. We're going to do Om chanting. So we're going to do the Om as A, O, Um. A is the creative energy, also known as Brahma. While chanting A, we shift our focus to the navel area. And the U is known as the protection or the Vishnu energy. It's the shift your focus to the center of the chest. And the Ma is also known as the transformation energy or Shiva, shift our focus, attention to the head area. Let's take a deep breath for A. Take a deep breath for U. Take a deep breath for Ma. Now take a deep breath for Aum. Try to even it out across Aum. Take a deep breath for Om. Your eyes closed. Slowly, gently, and come down to Shavasana. Feet slightly apart. Hands about 2 inches away from your body, palms facing up. Chin away from your chest. Eyes gently closed. Your eye gaze focused on your third eye. And gently observe your breath in your nostrils. Shavasana is practice being dead. Practice being letting go. If this is your last moment in this costume, what is the most important thing for us? Shavasana brings clarity on what's important for us. Gently start shift your attention in a progressive relaxation from the toes to the top of the head. You'll say the name of the body part. Shift your attention to the body part. Gently observe if there are any sensations of uncomfort, pain, and slowly breathe into it. Shift your attention to the right leg, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, the feet, ankle, shin, right calf, right knee, right thigh, right waist, the whole right leg. Breathe in and relax. Shift your attention to the left side, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, left foot, ankle, left calf, left knee, left thigh, left waist, the whole left leg. Breathe in and relax. Shift your attention to the waist, right side of the waist, left side, right abdomen, left abdomen, stomach, lower back, middle back, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, center of the chest, upper back, right hand palm, thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, right elbow, right shoulder, the whole right hand. Relax. Shift your attention to the left side, left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, left hand palm, left elbow, left arm, left shoulder, the whole left hand. Relax. Throat, neck, chin, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, tip of the nose, right eye, left eye, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, center of the eyebrows, forehead, right temple, left temple, back of the head, top of the head, From top of the head to the toes, visualize your entire body nicely relaxed on the floor. Gently move to the right. Now using your elbows, sit up in easy posture, close your eyes. We'll do the final prayer. Follow after me. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We make intentions and wish to have everyone be happy. We wish everybody to be free of illness and sorrow. We wish everybody to be only seeing auspicious things, and let there be peace everywhere. With these wonderful intentions for all of us and people around us, rub your palms, generate the fire of knowledge with the heat. Cup your eyes, transmit this knowledge to your eyes, and pray for Divyam Dadati Chakshi. Give us the right wisdom, right vision to see the things the way they are. And slowly and gently, with a lot of love and with a bright smile, open your eyes at your own pace. Namaste all. Thank you for sharing your yoga practice with me this morning. Any questions and comments on the final relaxation or the meditation or any of the things that we have done?
I think we'll get better with practice, observing.
Yeah. So we have about 10-15 minutes, perhaps, and we'll do the sun salutations, tomorrow. What I wanted to do is, are there any other comments? I wanted to talk about a few more Yoga Sutras for today, and then we can call it a wrap.